Hi, my name is Lindsay Ryan. Thank you all for coming to my persuasive speech about why you should not consume anything with nicotine in it. Will you please introduce yourselves to the audience?
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm Joyce.
Hi, I'm Danielle.
Thank you. Now let's get started. Health effects of cigarette smoking goes on to say, cigarette smoking can cause more than 48,000 deaths each year in the United States. Nicotine harms everyone, not just the person who is smoking. Nicotine is in cigarettes, dip, and cigars and can hurt people every day. When you inhale or suck anything with nicotine in it, it causes multiple problems within your body, like cancer, heart attack, or stroke. I believe when you consume anything with nicotine in it, it affects your health, family, and pets. First, nicotine can affect multiple parts of your body. Christian goes on to say, animals exposed to nicotine, it increases their heart rate, heart muscle oxygen consumption rate, and heart stroke volume. They are known as pharmacological effects. In the United States, about 90% of people who have lung cancer have smoked. Nicotine can curb your appetite, and it can make some people feel relaxed. Nicotine is addictive because of gives you the feeling of euphoria when it reaches your brain, because it moves up to your brain very quickly. Smoking can cause lung disease, stroke, and all kinds of cancer. Dipping can also lead to some of these effects too. One significant effect of dipping is mouth cancer. Smoking can cause our blood vessels to become damaged and make blood clots to cause a stroke. It also can cause you to have problems with your lungs and can lead to having chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. When consuming anything with nicotine in it, it causes cancer almost everywhere in your body, like your stomach, colon, and even your blood. Nicotine kills you inside and out. Second, nicotine can affect your family's health by inhaling the smoke from the person who is smoking. Berger goes on to say, secondhand smoke has more than 7,000 chemicals, including 70 that causes cancer. There are more cancer related to secondhand smoke that can affect adults and children. In adults, some cancers that can affect them is in the brain, the pharynx, and in children is lymphoma and leukemia. They are doing some studies that link secondhand smoke to depression. Secondhand smoke can significantly affect your kid's health in many ways. It can cause symptoms of asthma. It can induce an asthma attack in your child. There will be more at risk for lung infections, ear infections, and become sick additionally more. When smoking, you can lose time with your kids because you must go to the doctor constantly. You must pay all their medical bills, so you cannot take them anywhere fun. Third, nicotine can affect animals like dogs and cats. Do you guys know there's a term called environment tobacco smoke? Do you know what it is?
No.
It has two categories. There is secondhand smoke, which is smoke you inhaled from someone who smokes. Then there's third-hand smoke, which is the residue that remains on the fur of animals or skin after you smoke, and also clothing. These two categories together make up the environmental tobacco smoke, and it is also known as ETS. This is what causes health issues with your animals. When cats are exposed to ETS, they are much more likely to develop malignant lymphoma, rather than cats who are not exposed to it. Jennifer Goetz goes on to say, cats groom the toxins contained in the tobacco smoke off their fur, which damages the tissues within the mouth, leading to cancer. Dogs are more likely to develop lung cancer and respiratory disease in the homes with people who smoke than in smokeless homes. Dogs with longer noses, like Dachshunds, that are constantly exposed to ETS, who are more likely to develop cancers with the nasal passages. If you even try to smoke away from your animals, you still have some ETS exposure. Now let's do something a little fun. I'm going to hand out some nicotine items. First, we have Black and Milds, and I'm going to give it to you, Danielle. Then we have the Grizzly Long Cut Dip for you, Joyce. Then we have the Camel filters, cigarettes. First, Miss Sarah. Which one do you think has the most nicotine in it? Danielle?
Maybe the chew.
Joyce?
I'm also thinking.
Chew? Sarah?
Yes.
The dip? Okay. The Camel filters have 1.5 or 1.4 milligrams of nicotine in them. The Grizzly Long Cut has 11.2 milligrams per gram of nicotine in it. And the Black and Mild cigarettes, or Black and Mild cigars, have 100 to 200 milligrams of nicotine in it. So the cigars have the most nicotine in them.
Oh my goodness.
It's pretty gross, I think.
Yeah.
In general, they're all nasty and you should not smoke them, right?
Yes.
Because, you know, smoking leads to all these bad diseases and cancer. You can wind up dead. It's not fun. Can't talk to your family no more because you're not alive. No? Well, finally, the amount of deaths per year is horrifying for the United States due to smoking cigarettes that have nicotine in them and anything with nicotine in it. These are multiple problems that can happen within your body when you consume anything with nicotine in it. The main one that can kill is cancer. You don't want cancer. It's not fun. When you smoke anything with nicotine in it, it can cause health issues, not only with you, but with your family as well. When you exhale from smoking anything with nicotine in it, it causes your animals to have health issues as well. In the end, you should not consume any product with nicotine at all because it can harm you, your family, and your pets. Thank you. That concludes my speech. Do you guys have any questions? Sarah?
I had a friend who was pregnant and she was smoking. It was the beginning of her pregnancy. And of course I asked her, why are you smoking? You're pregnant. And she actually told me that the doctor told her it was better for her to slowly wean off of the cigarettes as opposed to just stopping smoking completely. Is this true?
It is true. I actually have experienced this just because my sister had the same problem. Because you need to wean off of it because your body's so used to having that cigarette smoke, and like it's better for the baby for you to wean off of it because your body will just like kind of freak out like your growing child in your stomach. Does anybody else have questions?
I have one.
Joyce?
I heard of a myth that for every cigarette that you smoke, it takes 15 minutes off of your life. Is that true?
It does take off minutes off of your life, but it's 7 to 11 minutes off of your life, and pretty much every day you're smoking, you're killing yourself.
I have one.
Oh, Danielle?
Like that. How long, if you've significantly spent most of your life as a cigarette smoker, how long would it take to actually see the benefits of stopping and decrease your chance of having cancer?
For the benefits of stopping to decrease your chances of having cancer would be taking off, it would take 10 years to start seeing results from you smoking for so long. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you all have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.